Okay, round two we have Void versus Clover, and here's where you're gonna really see the disparity of like a beginner versus a new player at this game. Um, we can see Void going a lot faster. He doesn't need to place. He doesn't need like much thought into like placing his pieces. He just goes and with his years of experience, he kind of just gets what's going on right here. Right now, he had a really good all clear start and gets the first point.
Too bad.
So you're gonna see a lot of disparity in like speed here, but I've seen players go really slow in this game, but they kind of like wait a bit to see if they can like catch the player off guard by attacking them when they're almost to the X's when they're grading it or not. So it's gonna be a test of like greed to avoid as well, because if Void gets too greedy and Clover just so happens to send like a three chain while he's like almost touching the X, then that could be going for him. That could be going away from him. I'm getting DM from Discord, so I can't really answer that right now. Clover seems to be turning the cogs here. They know that they can make a shape here, but instead they just set off the whole thing. Well, not the whole thing, but you know, a chain. Void's tailing as masterful as ever, especially with the 11 like that. Holy cred, that is a really good chain there.
Oh boy. Too bad.
Okay, round three. The cog is starting to turn over for Clover. A little bit backwards, but again, it doesn't. In Puyo, it doesn't really matter if it's like backwards or not. As we've seen with like Will, probably earlier into like the playlist or VOD if you're watching. Um, if you can do your chain backwards and still make it connect in the end, then that's good enough for them. So, really good headspace for Void and Clover. Just kind of, they're just balling. They're kind of balling. The one with the basketball, and there's balling, crying, I guess. Void, test of greed here, but probably not as satisfying to the I guess the naked eye in Puyo, but Void is kind of just setting off one chains to consistently disrupt
Too bad.
Clover here instead of just outright outchaining them. Even though they have the power to do pretty much anything in this matchup, they are kind of in the lead here, and Void is going to absolutely style on Clover as he's now building stairs out of all his forms. I don't think I've ever seen Void make stairs willingly, so maybe he's practicing for a stairs only tournament. Who knows? Probably not, but it's fun to theory craft sometimes.
Huh? How's that?
Okay, Clover getting some garbage on the board though,
How's that?
but Void getting more garbage on the board.
Huh?
Gonna have to do a little bit better than those one chains, but once again, they're a new player. We can't expect it. We can't. It's not really good to expect players to like know everything when they begin this game. Like this game's hard. This game's hard for me, not just because I'm colorblind. Like I played Puyo Tetris 1 being colorblind, so it's really hard. So trust me, like it gets better, but like you know, you gotta give yourself that time to become better. As I always say to everyone that faces me or is having a little bit of a self-doubt episode. But of course, people tackle their own obstacles in their own way. Ooh, that three chain actually could have killed a Void. Oh, okay. So if Void was a little bit unluckier, then that would have been Clover's very first point in this match. But unfortunately for Clover, Void did get the pieces to fix his chain, and therefore Void would be at a pretty comfortable spot here, setting off a 9. Yep, 9.
Too bad.
Alright, just two more quick plays from Void, it seems, and this match will be done and over with. And just to reiterate those who are a little bit intimidated right now, this is round robins into double elimination. So, so theoretically, if one person does lose all their matches, then they still get 5 matches to play. So that thing will be so Clover will still have plenty of chances to play and get at least 1 win. Will we see that? Only time will tell. No. A lot of yellows, but no bread. So unfortunately, Void had to just eat it. But a really college. I was gonna say college. A really solid GTR. Oh, that's solid GTR, by the way, not normal GTR. Sounds a little bit more difficult than GTR, but it's kind of more satisfying in a way, since not a lot of people build it.
Too bad.
It's a solid 6-0 and all clear start. A little bit slower on Clover's side, but of course, you know, sometimes players won't think, okay, do I match this or not? But now they're probably thinking, yeah, I probably should be matching these when I get them. And Void's gonna make sure that he does not get anything gypped from his... Oh, okay, the timing was a little bit slow on Clover's side. But they did get their all clear off to see how much damage it did. Not the full damage, unfortunately, since Clover, or not Clover, but Void had a chain already, but still a chain nonetheless. And Void being pushed into the edge as well. And that will be the end of that match. Void, a clean 7-0 in his favor. Well done.